Do you know that India's budget has a secret, one that has been closely guarded since the time of its inception? What if I told you there's a story behind the numbers that run the country and that will completely change the way you look at the nation's finances? Stay with us as we uncover the lesser known intriguing facts about the Indian budgets that will leave you amazed. As the Modi 3.0 government unveils its first budget, we are reminded of the intricate and secretive process that goes into the crafting of this crucial document. Did you know that once the budget preparation begins, all the officials involved are placed under a complete lockdown, cut off from any external communication? This lock-in period ensures absolute secrecy until the budget is presented to the nation. Our story begins in the year 1860. Yes, you heard that right. The first budget of India was presented by James Wilson, a British economist and politician. But here's the twist, he passed away just a year later due to severe illness, leaving behind a legacy that shaped India's financial future. Fast forward to post-independence India. The first budget of the independent India was presented by R.K. Shanmukham Shetty on November 26, 1947. It was a crucial moment, marking the beginning of new financial era. But did you know that it wasn't just about numbers? Shetty's budget included a special mention of financial impact of partition, a factor that heavily influenced the economic policies of newly formed nation. And now, here's the mystery for you. Why is budget always carried in a red briefcase? The tradition begins with the British, but India kept it alive with its own twist. The iconic red briefcase was replaced in 2019 with a traditional bahikhata or ledger wrap in red cloth. But why did this change happen? Hold on, we'll answer that in just a moment. First of all, let's dive into some fascinating facts. Until now, independent India has been presented with 73 annual budgets, 14 interim budgets and 4 special budgets, where most number of budgets has been presented by our former Prime Minister Morarji Desai, which is 10 times. Next fact is about the longest budget speech. Nirmala Sitharaman holds the record of the longest budget speech in India's history, clocking in at 2 hours 42 minutes in the year 2020. Imagine talking about finances non-stop for that long. Shortest budget speech. On the other hand, the shortest budget speech was given by our former Prime Minister Morarji Desai, lasting only about 800 words. The mystery of the Halwa Ceremony. Ever wondered why there's a sweet to start the budget? The Halwa Ceremony marks the beginning of budget printing process, symbolizing the joy of new financial year. It's a tradition that dates back decades, with everyone involved in the budget preparation confined to the North Block until the document is presented. Taxation surprises. In the year 1991, during a major economic crisis, the then Finance Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh presented a budget that marked the beginning of economic liberation in India. This budget is often credited with saving the country from an imminent financial collapse. Now, being back to the mystery of red briefcase. Budget comes from the French word baguette, which means briefcase. The legacy of carrying a leather briefcase was adopted from Britishers. But then why switching to traditional bahikhata in 2019? It was the move symbolizing India's departure from colonial traditions to a nod to the country's rich cultural heritage. It represented transparency, accountability, and a more Indian way of presenting nation's finances. The budget leak. Must have heard about recent neat paper leaks going around in India. But have you ever heard of budget leak? Despite the stringent secrecy, there was one infamous instance in 1950 when the budget details were leaked during the tenure of then Finance Minister John Mathai, which also led to his resignation. This leak caused a huge uproar, and ever since, measures have been tightened to prevent such incidents from happening again. As we unravel these lesser known facts, one thing becomes clear. The budget is not just a financial document but a reflection of India's journey through time. From colonial influences to modern day reforms, each budget tells a story of resilience, innovation, and transformation. If you enjoyed this journey through the hidden secrets of India's budget, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more such intriguing stories. And remember, the next time you hear about budget, you'll know there's much more to it than it meets the eye. Drop a comment below. Which one is your favorite budget fact? And let's keep the conversation going. Until the next time, keep exploring the stories behind the numbers.